Final Defense Showcase 2 done! Hey YouTube, it's MegaSexStar221 and I'm back with the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 showcase video. And this took forever to make, being that not only there are 7 characters in this line, but the fact that this is already my second time trying to edit this, being that my program keeps crashing. So, I need to learn to save better. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get started now. So let's get started with the first out of the 7 animatronics, Toy Chica. No, not that Chica, no. So this is Toy Chica, and she was a very interesting one to make, being of her accessory and the way she's done, and how there's 2 Chicas I could have made. There's actually 3 Chicas I could have made, but I just made 1. So when I say there are 3 Chicas I could have made, it's really 2 Chicas, but one of the 2 would have 2 accessories, being interchangeable faces, because this Chica, as you can see, does not have the beak, because I saw her in the game much more without the beak than with the beak. So I didn't think it was necessary to make her with the beak, but I could have made both. I just chose not to. And then the other one I could have made was Withered Chica, but no. I'll get into that later, the whole Withered animatronic things. But she was very easy to paint. The hardest part was probably just the head, like having to do the depth right in the head so it would look right. I also made Carl, the cupcake. Yes, this is probably by far, out of any of the animatronics, the best animatronic in the entire game. Carl, the animatronic cupcake. And he's made of glue and foam, cardboard. So, but other than that, yeah, that's really it for Toy Chica. She was all painted by me. Arms, it's done by me. Everything me. So that's it for Toy Chica. Let's move on to Toy Bonnie. Oh, put the mask down. Put the mask down. Put it down. Put it down. Okay, we're good now. We good now? Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, okay. Alright, here we have Toy Bonnie, and he was not the hardest one to make, but he's in that category of ones that were a little more irritating to make. As you can see, the arms aren't symmetrical. One of them was a complete mess up, and should have been made the other way, but I ran out of time. So I did not fix the one arm that should have been fixed. Another thing with these figures is right now, I'm trying a new thing with the making of the heads, and it can make them crack a little, and they're paint to chip. Also, the test stores paint isn't really working out these guys that much, so yeah, might have to change that. But the head, as you can see, is a little off in the mouth area because of the tooth. The tooth is not straight. It looks like he needs to go see a dentist, but other than that, it was a very straightforward figure to make, very simple, and he didn't take long to make either. So yeah, that's it for Toy Bonnie. Let's move on to Toy Freddy. Alrighty, here's Toy Freddy. He is the only one of these guys that actually has something different about him. For starters, he's fatter than all of them. Also, I got lazy at the end and decided not to paint his hands, but that will be done eventually. Also, one of the hands is chips, so I had to replace it. But Toy Freddy is very mean to me, because his jaw keeps breaking off, and it's really irritating. His body is very simply painted. Same color scheme as regular Freddy was, and that made it 5 times easier to make. Also, let me know if you are enjoying the teasers I was putting out on my Google Plus page. If you check my Google Plus, you will notice I've been putting out teasers of these guys to get you into it for the showcase. So let me know if you guys enjoyed those or not. His head, as you notice, the eyes don't look as nice as the other ones do, and that is because he's the only one of these guys who has an extra feature, and he was supposed to have 2, but it didn't work out. His eyes are hollow, so you could change them, so you could give him the black eyes that he gets, and the regular eyes. So here he is with the black eyes, and it doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look right to me, so I just basically scrapped the idea. But he also has another effect in his eyes, which is really cool, which is because of the depth in his eyes, the eyes will follow you as you move your head. But I will move his head because it'll make it much easier for you to see it. And it works pretty nicely, and it's pretty creepy too. It's like your toy is alive. But other than that, that's really it for Toy Freddy. So now we're gonna move on to the next animatronic, which is the Mangle. Now here's the Mangle, and the Mangle was a very interesting character to make, being that she has the most parts out of any of them. She was definitely the hardest one to make because her body is mainly made out of joined pieces, and it's all like all these little pieces from different droids I had to put together to make this, and then the sculpted head, of course. Articulation wise, there's not a lot though. I mean, she has the 2 heads, and only one of them can move, and that doesn't even have a lot of and one of them is this head, which doesn't even have that much articulation. It barely moves, but it still looks really cool to me because it's like the other part of her that should be inside her head. And then the other part of articulation is that one arm she has on the other side. Other than that, the head was easily sculpted. I'm probably going to redo my Foxy head the same way I sculpted this one, because this one came out a lot nicer looking. I liked it a lot better. Hopefully for the next showcase, I can fix that. Yeah, you know. So, that's really it for Mangle. Very simple paint job. Really hard to put the body itself together. That's it for Mangle. Let's move on to... Oh. No. It's... I don't like that thing. It's always... thinking. Here we have the start of the entire game, really. The marionette. This thing is creepy. No, I don't know, like, the whole, if you watch any of the theory videos out there, the marionette is one of the most interesting characters ever. I don't, he's not even that much, his body is Lego, part of it is, at least. The main body, the main torso part of it is not, Lego, that is hot glue, but the arms, the legs, and the whole body support is all Lego. But his head was sculpted by me. Everything else, he's a very simple character to make. He's pretty tall, though, compared to the others. There's not much to talk about with him. His body's black with 2 dots on it and lines, and his face is very simple to paint, because he's a puppet. So, yeah. That's it for probably one of the most creepy characters in this entire game that I have had a nightmare about. Let's move on to the most... Hi. No, the most... Hello? Why won't my flashlight work? You big bully! Alright, anyways. This is Balloon. Balloon Boy, the most hated character in Five Nights at Freddy's. Alright, here's Balloon Boy. His head was pretty simple to make, actually. It's literally a ball with 2 eye sockets. It's the villager. That's all I'm saying right now. He's the most terrifying character in history. His eyes, I like how one of them came out. The other one looks too out to me. It looks like one eye is more out than the other is. Also, he's a little lazy eye there. But other than that, his articulation is quite limited, with only the slight bends on his arms. I didn't want him to be too heavy, being that he is an all-round character. So his front stomach and in the balloon are the only parts that are three-dimensional, but the back of the balloon and the back of his body are not three-dimensional, because I didn't want him to be over-heavy. Fatty. Body very simple to make. Other than that, that's it. That's all to talk about with Balloon Boy. He is very simple paint, a lot of very simple colors with him, but I really wish his head came out nicer. Hopefully in the next game I can fix that problem. Alright, let's move on to the last one. The Endoskeleton. And here we have my final figure of the 7. The Endoskeleton. Now, he was the easiest one of all these figures. And if that isn't obvious, I mean, then you need to realize things here. But, so, the Endoskeleton is simply a few pieces from different droids that I used to make a skeleton-type robot body and an upside-down Lego head on a wrench with foam placed on it to give it more of a three-dimensional look. That is all this thing is. He's a very simple thing I made. And there's a reason I made him too, because the Endoskeleton is a very interesting character, just like the marionette is. Because in the game it said that the Endoskeleton, which comes out of the music box, was the Endoskeleton of Golden Freddy. That the killer shoved into the music box, or not the music box, the gift box, and thus using the yellow Golden Freddy suit to do his biddings. So that means this suit would have been inside, or that would have been inside the suit. So I wanted to make it just because I wanted a double for everything in a way, so all of it could match together. And I think it looks really cool, especially next to Golden Freddy. But that's it for the Endoskeleton, because he was the most simple character in the world. Besides it, being painted in various colors of gray and silver. So that's it for the Endoskeleton, and that is it for this showcase. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this showcase video, you can leave a like down below. You can also subscribe for my latest updates and all that stuff. Yeah, these figures took so long to make, along with all the fans I got from just the first Five Nights at Freddy's video meant a lot to me. So, also knowing how you guys have been wanting to buy them according to my comments, you will not have to wait much longer, as I am proud to announce commissioning will be starting soon. But this will not happen until my school year ends, because I can't worry about all this stuff on top of my grades yet. So, those are gonna wait until at least the summer, and then I'll give you another update when I do start doing that. My Five Nights 3 showcase should be coming pretty soon. Characters have already started. Yeah, so we're pretty good right now. The other figures will be done eventually, and after, I'll give you an update, and Five Nights 3 showcase will be coming out. So, on top of the Smash Brothers Showcase, we have this showcase, and then we have the Five Nights at 3 showcase. So you could look forward to 2 more showcases. You can also go to my new Facebook page to go and follow me for more updates at an even quicker rate, and more of those teaser pictures that I've been putting out on my Google Plus page. But they'll come out more often, not the other one. So that's all for now, guys. I will see you next time. Bye!